Rengar just got reworked, so I decided to pick Rengar without any real prior experience on this champion, and I played 2 games. And you're reading the title right now, and you may either say, "Oh, it's just another YouTube title. He is broken. Clickbait," or you may be thinking, "He realized he's onto something." So let's figure out which one it's gonna be. Is it gonna be the clickbait one? Or is it gonna be Rengar being absolutely giga broken? So I simply picked the top 1 build, or top 2, I'm not sure what it was. And this build is really good. This is like a squishy destroyer build. So the way it goes is you go Boots of Dynamism, there you go Duskblade. If you're against a lot of shielding, which I am in one of the games that I'm about to show today, you're gonna go for Serpent Fang instead of this. Next up you go for Trinity Force, Essence Reefer, Infinity Edge, and then actually not a Bloodthirster, you go for this, you go for Mortal Reminder. And this is the build, like this is the one-shot build. Like the point of this build is to maximize your initial first ability damage and the empowered first ability damage. Because with the Duskblade, the Essence Reefer, with the improved crit, you're gonna do ridiculous damage with your initial jump. You're pretty much gonna one-shot people if you're like a little bit ahead. For the enchantment, you go stasis. You know, you go in, you use everything, and then you can stasis. That's what you do. Next up, here we go, First Strike. Now, even though First Strike is nerfed, and generally you don't really build it anymore, like you don't really use this rune anymore on many champions, you actually still use it on Rengar. It's extremely good in the late game, simply for the damage, and obviously early mid game for the gold. Next up, we go for Gathering Storm. You don't want to go Brutal or Triumph or whatever. Gathering Storm is the best. Here we go for Cup of Grass or Giant Slayer. If you're against tanks, you go Giant Slayer. But generally, I would pretty much always go Cup of Grass to like further increase your one-shotting potential against squishies. Next up, Legend Bloodline. You don't really need Tenacity. You have your empowered second ability. And here, the biggest one, Sudden Impact. This one is going to do the most damage out of everything. So for your spells, you go for Smite and Flash. And that's it about the build part. Let's now get into the gameplay. So as I said, when I played this game, I pretty much hadn't played Rengar for like when even is my last Rengar video? Maybe a year or something. But let me tell you, for some reason I was actually quite good at this champion. I don't want to spoil too much, but for some reason I kind of figured out Rengar, I guess. I finally figured him out. Again, like I just don't want to spoil anything. So let's take a look at what happens. I played 2 games, one after the other. And let me tell you, Rengar he's like S+ tier. Like I would say mid S+ tier. So in certain drafts, he's broken. Now this particular game, he's actually like an insanely broken pick. Because they have 3 squishy picks. They have a Camille. Camille hard counters Rengar, in case you're wondering. I don't remember who their jungler was. Oh, I think it was Xin Zhao. Rengar is actually quite good into Xin Zhao as well, because you can jump into his range. But if you're against like, you know, yeah. So in this draft, he's definitely broken. But in the next game, I was against a few more tanks. You'll see. So you really don't want to pick Rengar if you're against like, you know, Mundo, maybe like a Nautilus, Camille. Basically stuff that can just tank your damage. Not even stuff that's good at 1v1s. Just sort of stuff that can tank your damage and that can stop you. So like Nautilus is probably the biggest example of a champion that's annoying. But whenever you play Rengar, you don't really care about the tanks mainly. Like you generally just want to kill the squishies. So let me give you another piece of advice on playing Rengar. Which is, you want to accumulate those stacks, right? Like the stacks, you have to kill every single one or get an assist. And you're gonna get 4% additional attack damage for each kill you get. In the early stages of the game, I kind of suggest you guys to try to kill the tankier opponents, because in the early game they're not tanky at all. So like in this particular case, Camille is not like tanky or something, but she is tanky, but I just can't kill her. Like if we get to the later stages of the game, I will not be able to kill Camille. So I should honestly be looking to kill Camille sometime soon, which like maybe I'm even thinking about right now. Because right now she's still not like that tanky to me. I can still kill her. So generally early on, like especially if against like a Mundo or a Garen or something, you really want to make sure you gank them early on and get that kill, even if you die for it, because otherwise you're pretty much never getting that 4% attack damage, because you're essentially never going to get a kill or an assist on them if they play the game well. So I know you want to gank all of the squishies, and yes, that's good. Like, don't get me wrong, that's really, really good. But if you ever find the opportunity to kill like one of their tanks, do it as fast as possible. Ooh, I used my ult a little bit too late here, but like I should still be able to kill her. Boom. Oh, I'm gonna die though. I could have used my empowered second ability, but I was not quite sure if I could kill him. Mind you, by the way, like this is my first time using Rengar ult in like a year, so like it will get a lot smoother, especially the second game. Second game I played a banger Rengar, you'll see. So like I want you to bear with me a little bit, like the first ult, maybe the first two ultimates, even the third one, like I'm sort of figuring out how it all works. To explain to you what changed about Rengar, by the way, the main change is, like, when you see that purple stack, you may be wondering what the hell is this? So, it's a buff. With the old Rengar, so like, I think I'll show it here. Yeah, when you jump, you get a purple one. So, with the old Rengar, you would only be able to get an additional stack when you jump on an enemy with 0 stacks, right? Like, it'll give you an additional stacks. Now, on the other hand, whenever you jump, it doesn't matter if you have 0 stacks, 1 stack, 2 stacks, 3 stacks, you're gonna get an additional stack. Only one. So not like you can't just continuously jump and get stacks. But basically, now you don't have to initially jump on the enemy. You can start fighting the enemy, and then if there is a random bush, you walk into the bush and jump on that enemy and kill them. Ooh, I'm gonna look for my second kill here. Should be on the... not the Xin Zhao, the Jin. Yeah, boom, boom. I should use second ability. Ah. Actually, never mind. I do think if I used empowered second ability that I would have killed him a little bit easier though, because I got bursted so hard that my empowered second ability would have healed me like crazy. I chose to use my empowered first ability, which was okay too, but it was extremely risky. It was definitely not the right play. Like empowered second ability would have been a lot better right there. But hey, I got 2 kills. I got 12% additional attack damage already. Duskblade is gonna be ready, so hey. I am doing pretty good this game. This is like ideal on Rengar. You don't want to be ganking the same lane over and over as well. You want to be roaming all around. So like right now I just need to kill Nami and the mid laner. And then I have all of my stacks. So what am I going to do now? Sorry, not the mid laner. Camille. I need to go Camille and the mid laner. Camille and Nami. Those are the ones that are left with the stacks. So look, now when I jump from a bush, boom. I can immediately use an empowered ability. Another thing about Rengar is Rengar can 1v1 every objective very, very quickly, even Baron. It doesn't matter at what stage of the game you are, Rengar can 1v1 Baron. So, like, it's quite good that he can do that. What I'm gonna do here is, I know they're taking Drake, yeah, they got Drake. I'm gonna steal his whole blue jungle, and I'm just looking to kill this Camille. So I'm like, my eyes are on the minimap, and he's actually fighting her. So, I'm just sort of waiting for her to use a hook shot or something, but she's not using it. So I'm just gonna ult her. Like, she's overextended a lot. Again, I'm waiting for the hookshot, but she's not using it. Oh, I'm gonna flash combo that. Yeah, there we go. Should be a kill. Should be a kill. Oh my god, okay. Nice. That's another one. That's another unique takedown. And I could try to look to push this turret. I don't know where the Xin Zhao is. So I think I decided to actually not push the turret. So I'm just gonna go back, yeah. I got the Hextech Mimic, I guess. It's fine. Yeah, so only Nami needs to die now. I need to kill her ASAP. Like, I really want to emphasize the importance of getting those stacks. Like, it's the most important thing you do on Rengar. Because when you get all 5 of them, 20% extra damage. You know how much that is? That is ridiculous. So you're setting yourself up to become a late game Rengar very early on in the game already when you get that 5th stack. Even on 4 stacks, you're already very, very strong. But if you're unable to get kills on Rengar, you're gonna fall behind like crazy. You're not gonna one-shot anyone. Like, whenever you jump on someone, that's the weakness on Rengar. If you jump on someone and you don't one-shot them, they're gonna kill you. Like, they're gonna kill you. You need to, like, when I jump on this Lux... Yeah, I can't. I went on the wrong target. I wanted to go on Nami, but I went on Lux. I was gonna suicide for Nami. Which may not have been worth it, if you really think about it, but I actually went on the wrong target. Again, as I said, you need to bear with me a little bit, because like, I'm genuinely now, like, the title probably says something, I tried Rengar and he's broken. I am genuinely trying Rengar. Like, I'm not a Rengar master, I genuinely am trying Rengar, and you'll see me evolve during this game, and during my second game of Rengar, basically. My bot laner Volibear, he died like twice in a row to them and gave up 2 turrets. Not sure why, like maybe you can die once, but second time, I don't know why he just didn't stay under his turret. He's giga tanky. How does he die like that? That makes no sense. I can ult the Lux here. You know what I like to do? Whenever I have my ultimate available on Rengar, I just ult. Because the cooldown is so low. Oh, I went on her. I should have rooted her under the turret. You see how I'm making mistakes right now? Like, I can see those mistakes now because I played 2 games of Rengar. Because during the second game, I'm not really gonna make those mistakes anymore. Because like right there, if I rooted her under the turret instead of an empowered attack, it's an easy kill. Like, I remember when I started playing Rengar, I mainly just used the empowered first ability, thinking like, this is the main way to do damage, blah blah blah. But actually, the empowered second ability and the empowered third ability can be extremely useful in particular cases, like to avoid CC, to heal up, to catch an enemy with your root. Like, all of the empowered abilities are powerful, not just the first ability. The empowered first ability is there to use if the enemy is not planning to run away from you, or if the enemy can't run away from you. Then you're gonna use empowered first ability and burst them down to 0. But otherwise, you want to use CC or something else. I should go on Lux. There we go. So like again, I'm using, see, empowered first ability was the correct move there because she was fighting. I wanted to like to be able to actually properly fight her. Could have ran away, but like for the purpose of wanting to fight someone, yes, you do want to use the empowered first ability like that. By the way, guys, make sure you give this video a like. I'm cooking up some content with the new, lethal tempo. If you know what, if this video hits 1,000 likes, I'll release the first video with lethal tempo. Okay, I'm gonna say it, and Runan's Hurricane. There are certain champions in this game that will get bigger range than the turret. With like you can genuinely attack the turret from outside of its range, and then on top of that, Runan's Hurricane gives even more range. I'm giving you guys a lot of sneak peeks. So 1,000 likes, and you know what? I'll release that video in like 2 days, maybe even the next day, because I have one of them ready. Oh, there's the kill on Nami. One of those videos I have them ready, but the other one I'm still working on it. Yeah, but I killed Nami. I got the stack. I'm extremely strong right now. 20% extra damage. My whole team is inting. They're trying to FF and whatever. But I don't really care. I mean, Wildrift is a mess right now. Like every game, you'll see like someone go AFK, someone trolling. Like genuinely, you'll see that happen so much. It's really not good. But oh well. Oh well. Also, let me know in the comments which champions you're enjoying right now with the new patch, like especially with the lethal tempo. Because I'm seeing some people they're loving Yone. I don't really like Yone with the new lethal tempo. I think it's a nerf. Some people they like Rengar. Some people they like what is it? Tryndamere. And some of the champions I'm not gonna reveal because I'm working on a video on them. Which, as I said, 1,000 likes on this video, I'll release it immediately. And I know you guys are gonna love it. Oh, I nearly escaped. That was actually a clean combo. I used my empowered second ability, but it was just not quite enough. Also, like, okay, a little bit of story time. So, regarding what I'm doing right now, I saw a lot of messages of people, like, I'm not gonna advertise the fitness program, but I saw a lot of people send me messages of like, you need to stop advertising the player versus fitness. I'm so annoyed. Unsubscribe. This is fake. This is Photoshop. You know, you guys see it from one end. You know, clearly, obviously, I'm trying to build a separate business, right? Like, that's clearly a thing. But you guys are not seeing the side where I'm speaking to people, they're like depressed. They want to improve their lives, their physiques, but they can't. There's a lot of issues, like even people, like I had a guy, his girlfriend broke up with him because he couldn't lift her up. I know it sounds really stupid, but like he was literally crying in a call with me. I'm not revealing his name, obviously. But you see how that hits me? And then the fact that like after 2-3 months of them being in the program, that I can see them being confident as hell. Even some of them thanking me for pretty much saving their lives, thanking me and Tarak, the one that I'm doing this with. Do you guys see why I'm more catered towards that than towards making YouTube videos on a dead game? I'm just trying to explain myself right here, right? And just for your information, Wildlift is not paying the bills for me anymore. Not at all. I mean, look at the viewership, right? I still love doing this. I still love making videos just like I used to. But a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do, you know? And I just get a lot more enjoyment with player versus fitness. A lot more. Because when you transform people's lives, and when you fix people like that, you know, it's... Like, I had calls where after them I was like... Not crying, but like, wow! I don't know if you can see it, but what is it called? My hairs are upright. What is it called in English? In Dutch, it's called kippenvel. What is it called? Wait, I'm actually gonna look it up. What is it called? Goosebumps. Right before I looked it up, I knew it was goosebumps. Yeah, like I actually got goosebumps. Because of the impact that it has. So that is the answer to all of the people saying like, why do you keep advertising this? Just focus on Wildlift, focus on making videos. That's it. I get the frustration, like I get it. I don't like it either when I'm watching a YouTube video and the YouTuber is like yapping like I'm doing right now about some random stuff. But for like, there's like this core audience, maybe like 0.1% of my viewers that is actually going into the player versus fitness program, transforming their lives. The impact that it's having on their lives matters more than me, than annoying all of the others in the videos. And I know that sounds like maybe some people don't like it when I say that, but that's the honest truth. The honest truth. That's not how you should say it, because a truth is always honest. That's the truth. Look at that damage, by the way. So that's like my explanation, and it honestly annoys me when people tell me stuff like that. First of all, it's my channel, right? I have clearly said though, like I like to do stuff for the community, and if you guys don't enjoy something, I like to adapt myself. But that goes to a certain degree, because at the end of the day, it is my channel, right? Like, it's my channel, I can do whatever the hell I want on it. But yeah, I still respect you guys, so like I explain myself, even though I can do whatever I want, I'm still explaining myself as to why I'm doing certain things as a form of respect to you guys. So that's the whole explanation. And for the people that say it's Photoshop, buddy, does this look like Photoshop? And this is like on an off day. This ain't Photoshop. It's real. Like all of this is real. So I mean that those ones I'm not even really talking about. And for the people that do, okay, I'm still gonna advertise this. For the people that do want to enter the Player vs Fitness program, just click on the link below, plan a meeting, and let's get you fixed up. So this game is going really well, as you can see. I have like 4.5 items. All I'm doing, like, look, all I'm doing is just ulting. I'm simply ulting, and I'm just gonna nuke this luck. I messed up. I should have done empowered second ability. See, moments like that, when you jump in like that, and you take heavy burst damage, you almost always use empowered second ability. Because the way empowered second ability works is, it heals you up based on the amount of damage you've taken like the last second or 2 seconds or something like that. So if the enemy chunks you from 100% to like 15%, you can heal up almost everything with your empowered second ability. And that's almost always worth more. Ooh. I think I didn't do it again. Kai'Sa is AFK. Oh yeah, that. Kai'Sa is AFK. She's running around in the base. I don't even know why. She's AFK. She's just running around the base. And you know what's crazy? You guys know what's crazy? You know how many videos I've scrapped because of people going AFK and people trolling? But yet so many people troll that I have to make videos where like some random teammate of mine is just AFK. That's how bad it got in Wildwood, believe it or not. Like, he says, sorry, I'm back. He was running around in circles. He's gonna keep trolling. He's just trolling in the chat as well. So, I mean, whatever. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna play my game. I'm just gonna do my thing. But it's just extremely weird to me. It's really, really weird. Like, he's lying because he was running around in circles. But oh well, again, like, who the hell cares? Gonna try to one-shot this Jhin. Oh, I did. Oh, I did. I mean, look at how I dodged the Nami ult right there. No way. No. She went out of vision, so I jumped on Camille. She went out of vision. Oh my god, that is so annoying when that happens. Like when you target someone and they go out of vision and you spam your ability to like hit them as soon as you get close to them, and then suddenly they go out of vision and then you target something else. I think there should be a setting to fix that. Wait, she stole it. Zyra just stole it. The Elder Dragon. This guy says super weak, by the way. But there should be a setting where like the setting says if you focus on something, don't hit any other champion except for that one. That can be annoying during sometimes though. So I don't know if it's gonna be a good setting, but maybe some people will prefer it that way. Hey, she stole Elder, so that's fine, I guess. Look at my first strike gold, by the way. Wait. I have 1.3k gold from first strike. Like, this first strike is doing work with damage and gold. He's trying to take the Baron. I mean, I should be able to jump over the pit, right? Like, I'm just gonna ult. I actually stole it. I actually stole it. We got Elder and Baron. There's no way. Look at my teammates. Look at my teammates. Look at them on the minimap. No one picked up the Baron. Genuinely no one picked up the Baron. I'm pinging the Baron. Take the thing, I'm saying. No one... I stole the Baron, but no one cares. Guys, Baron is in the base. Kai'Sa just dies. The Baron is in our base. Half of the time is gone already, guys. Are you kidding me? They're not. They're still not taking. Oh, there we go. I mean, I guess 1 minute left with Baron. Fine. What the hell? I should already ult, to be honest. Should have already been ulting. Come on, go ult. Why am I not ulting? Oh, I wanted Mortal Reminder, that's why. I wanted to go back. Yeah, okay. You know what? That makes sense. Like, my engage is gonna be so much harder now. I have 75% crit right now. Armor penetration, 33%. Like, I'm ready to just one-shot whoever I'm on. The only danger is Camille, and if Lux shields exactly when I go in. That could be detrimental to my engage as well. Yeah, you are one-shotted. Oh my lord, that's a lot of damage. So I'm running away from her. Wow, we're actually losing. Kai'Sa is just pushing top. I was thinking maybe I can one-shot someone here, but like, maybe together with the Teemo. But Teemo unfortunately did not pull them towards the bush. He could have actually pulled Zinja towards the bush. I would have killed him. But I don't know why he didn't. He didn't do that. I was waiting for my ult. Maybe I can kill them with my ult. Yeah, I should be able to kill both. Second a bit. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, that damage is so crazy. She could have ulted me, actually. I think I would have died. Not I think I would have died if she ulted me. What did I go for? Oh, I wanted to go Guardian Angel, but then I went for Bloodthirster. Yeah, Bloodthirster is better late game than Duskblade. Basically, Bloodthirster does a little slightly less burst damage, but like I'll one-shot the squishies anyways. But Bloodthirster gives me 100% crit, and it allows me to actually win a fight against Xin Zhao pretty much reliably, rather than having a Duskblade. Like, I'm not one-shotting Xin Zhao anyways, and I'm not one-shotting Camille. So this item helps me to 1v1 them in like a longer fight. Again, I'm ulting again, just to get a free kill. Like, this is a free kill. There we go. So like now, again, we got a free kill. We can maybe do something. Something you can do, by the way, which I'm only gonna do in the second game, is you can use your third ability during your jump. I didn't do it this game because I wanted to warm up myself to Rengar. But during the second game, you'll see me use it a little bit more often, where like you can literally use your third ability during your jump, so you can immediately get all of the stacks. Nice. Hey, I actually got a kill. Oh, but he died. This Teemo is giga useless, by the way. Again, I'm just gonna ult. Looking for another free kill. Oh, I may go on coming. No, I'm not gonna go on coming. Whoa, he's killing me. He's killing me. Oh. Yeah, okay. I killed him, but I died for it. Why does the Volibear only go in now, by the way? It's a little bit late now, isn't it? Oh, the Camille is not even full build yet. When she gets to full build, it's just gonna be impossible. I'm probably gonna buy Divine Thunder here. Because again, I'm one-shotting the squishies anyways. But like, I want to be able to deal with the Camille and with the Xin Zhao. So maybe Divine Thunder? Yeah, I went Divine Thunder. Okay. This can be a dangerous thing because like, even though I can still kind of one-shot their squishies, this is gonna delay that next basic attack just a tad bit and give them like, maybe like 0.1, 0.2 more seconds to think about what's happening. Which can be detrimental to my engage, right? But I chose to take the risk because it just does a lot more sustain and a lot more damage against the Camille and against the Xin Zhao. You guys need to stay for the second game though. That's the banger one. Like that's the actual one. I mean, this one is also a banger. What the hell am I talking about? Ah, she stopped me in my engage. That was so lucky. Yeah, it's game over. I mean, wow, I don't really know what I could have done in this game. Like, I actually don't really know. What could I have done? Is it over though? Looks to be over. He's probably gonna go in. Yeah, he's gonna go. Yeah, nice try, buddy. And with nice try, I mean not a nice try. That was terrible. I don't actually remember if we won or lost this game, but from what I'm seeing right now, this is looking pretty lost. Botlane diff, you're all diff. Again, I'm gonna ult. I'm just gonna try to get the kill on Jhin. Jhin is a free kill for me. Unless he stasis actually. Look at how well the Camille is playing. She's sort of stopping my ult. You see that? She's making sure she's the closest one to me. I'm gonna try. Yeah, my ult ran out. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, this is game over. Like, this is actually just game over. They cannot defend. Yeah. Honestly, unfair. Like, I did really well this game. Even though I made, like, a lot of mistakes. But in the big picture, I played quite well. Didn't really deserve to lose. Let's take a look at how much damage I did during the first game and everything like that. I did? How much? Okay, wait. $59k damage. The Zyra did a lot of damage too, actually. Yeah, that's deserved. Alright, so let's now move on to the next one, which should be right after it. So let's get into the game. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, this was my second game, so this is gonna be a whole lot cleaner. This is gonna be a whole lot better. It's so warm here, by the way. It's crazy how warm it is. Like, I'm dying. Because in the Netherlands, I saw some people commenting stuff like, don't you have an airco, blah, blah, blah. In the Netherlands, not many people have aircos, actually, because it's never really that warm. Or, like, if it's warm, it's only warm for, like, a week or so. But right now, this year has been an extremely warm year for the Netherlands. And it seems like I may have to install an airco at our home because it's actually warm. I'm sweating in my own house, right? But like in the Netherlands, you know, all of these Americans are like, you don't have an airco? Yeah, it's not as warm here as it is in America. So no, most of us don't really have aircos. Unless you're like, I don't know, you can't really handle heat. But it seems like I may have to install an airco at our home. Yeah, probably gonna do that. Because man, I'm sweating. Like, what the hell, dude? Oh, do you guys want me to give you more lore about the girlfriend lore? I can hear like 90% of you guys scream yes behind your screens and 10% like Okay, let me give you lore. So I've been dating this girl, and this is the same girl I've been talking about since the beginning of this year, for like 6 months. It was a bit off for like 1.5 months, but then we sort of talked again, and mistakes, we talked about them, blah blah blah. It was nothing major. So I'm dating her again, now for a month, and I told her like I'm in love. Like, and the funny thing is, it took like 5 months to manifest itself. Like a lot of people talk about love in first sight or whatever. Like I fell in love when I saw her, right? Like the moment I saw her, I was like, damn. You know, she's hot. That's the first thing I thought, right? Because obviously you can just see her appearance. But then when I talked with her intellectually and whatever, it was all nice. Like on paper, she was perfect. You know, I asked her the important questions. I'm not gonna get into those. And everything passed, right? So I was like, man, is this really happening to me? Did God really send, you know, the right woman to me? Because I'm 24 years old. I've never had a girlfriend. Like, I didn't want one. Like, I have very high standards. I've dated a lot. Dated as in, like, having coffees and whatever. Like, don't look at me in dating as in sleeping with women. No, no, no. Like, I had a lot of coffees and did activities. And I just never met the right one. It never felt right. And you know how close I'm getting, or I was getting, to like sort of settling, in a sense where like I would be fine with a girl not really being perfect to me. I was kind of getting close to that. And then I met this girl. It's like it's as if you're just walking on a rainbow, looking for gold, and obviously you're not gonna find gold. And then suddenly you get slapped in your face with the gold you were looking for, right? And initially you're just in disbelief, like, is this actually happening, or is this like what's the catch, right? Like you're thinking, what's the catch? Why? How? Why? And then it just keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going. And then she starts to adapt herself towards what you like and what you don't like, because maybe you do some things. Let's say you're meeting up with a girl, and you obviously are gonna do things she doesn't like. She's gonna do things you don't like. You know what real love is? When you sort of not change yourself, but adapt to each other, right? Compromise. I like to say it like compromise. You essentially compromise not necessarily to make both parties happy, but to keep from one of them being miserable. And I don't really know what example I can give to you with this. I can give you a good example actually. My car. I love old cars. I have this rally car. She absolutely hates it. Like, she doesn't, not because it's well, yeah, she loves Teslas and whatever. You know, she doesn't like the rally thing because it's not comfortable. There's no air conditioning in my car. I love my car, and I'm not just gonna buy a new car for her, right? Like, at least not yet. Like, I mean, if you're married or something, maybe, but I found a compromise, right? Like, I'm selling my car, not necessarily for her. I wanted to sell this car anyways, but I actually wanted to sell this car at the end of this year, but I'm selling it a bit earlier. And when I sell it, I'm gonna buy another old car. Like, I'm not gonna buy a new car, but I'm gonna buy one that's gonna be comfortable just for her. You see? So like, I'm compromising from keeping her miserable with my car, right? That's what I'm trying to say. And see, when you do that, when she does that, and all of that, that's how I would say love manifests. It takes a lot of time. And I think you should never be easy with something like that. Like, I know a lot of people, like, maybe they'll meet someone and then within a week they're like, my girlfriend. No, that shouldn't be the case, right? That shouldn't be the case. You really need to get to know the girl or the man or whatever you're dating before you sort of say, this is my girlfriend, or this is my boyfriend, or this is my husband or wife. You know, obviously you have to marry for that, but you gotta take it very slow with this type of stuff. Because this type of stuff is extremely serious, especially as a woman. You know, as men, I know a lot of people, some people are not gonna like this talk, but men don't generally care that much. I'm saying it wrong. I don't want people to understand me wrong. But like, a man is not gonna be hurt as much as a woman, I would say. At least from my experience with friends and family and whatever. When like, you have a new couple and they both stop, in my eyes, from what I've seen, is like women tend to get hurt a lot more because they get more emotionally invested than men. So you gotta be careful with getting into a relationship if you're a man, not only for yourself, but also for the girl you're dating. You know, you don't wanna... I think Michael Jackson has like a good phrase in a song where he says something about that, but I cannot remember it. But basically, you gotta respect someone else's daughter, you know? So not only think about yourself, like take relationships extremely serious. And that is why I, even though like I've had a lot of interest from women and I've dated a lot and whatever, but I've never had a girlfriend because I respect myself and my future wife and whoever it may be by being, you know, not being easy with this type of stuff. But I've gotten to the point, she has no red flags. I love being with her. I'm thinking about her every day, all day. When I'm with her, I feel at ease. Like, what else do you need from a woman? You know what I mean? So for me, it's all a bit confusing because I've never really genuinely been in love. Why am I even talking about this? What the? I'm making a Wilded video. I'm gonna continue, whatever, I mean, whatever, I'm doing it regardless. Just venting. And I think I'm gonna tell her, like, this next upcoming week, officially, if she wants to be my girlfriend. I'm gonna, I mean, I want to. I feel it. And if I feel it, I should do it, right? It's a very major thing for me, because I've never done this before in my life. So, she's like a special one to me. So yeah, it's a bit of a life update from me. I think some people are gonna be happy hearing that. Some people probably clicked away from the video already because I'm yapping too much. But hey, again, it's my channel. I do whatever the hell I want, right? But yeah, let's just say I've learned a lot from this experience. On how to treat a lady. Like, you know, like, one good lesson I have for you guys is ask your mom how to treat a lady and ask your dad. You know, a lot of people say don't ask a fish how to fish, you have to ask a fisherman. And this means like you should never ask a woman how to treat a woman. I disagree with that, especially like your mom will give you pretty much the best advice. Because your mom will speak out of experience, like what she wanted in her life. She's a lot older than you, and she's a lot older than your girlfriend, I hope. So she's gonna be able to tell you like what you need to give to your girlfriend, and obviously your father as well, to just get that male perspective as well. But honestly, in my opinion, you should be catered more towards asking your mom. I don't care how old you are, your mom will know better about this. I can assure you that. So that's what I did as well. I even consulted my sister. She's younger than me, but she's like almost the same age as the girl. And stuff like that helps a lot. And I have another friend of mine. She's a girl. Like I only have one other friend that's a girl. And I asked her as well, right? Like I just kind of, not because I don't know, like I know what to do, but like just kind of, you know what I mean? Like having different perspectives. Because maybe something happens and you're like, yeah, I'm done with this. I don't want this girl, blah, blah, blah. But you're just being delusional or you're being oversensitive. The only way to find that out is to get outside perspective. Like it's the same thing as like, if imagine you make a game, you know, you're like a programmer, you've made a game and you're like, oh my God, this game is amazing. This level is amazing. You know, whatever I made. But then suddenly you release it and everyone is like, man, this level is trash. Like every time I'm dying on this spot, it feels unfair. And you're like, how can it feel unfair? Like I've played it many times. You've played it many times, but you haven't had other people play test it, right? So like that's why, if you make a game, for example, that's why every game goes in alpha, beta, to have people test their game. And people say like, okay, this is bad, this is good. They take feedback and implement it in their game. Because you know, you're probably never gonna think you did something wrong. That's just how us humans work, right? But like for example, if I look at my own video, sure, I'll be able to tell like, okay, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is bad. But like I sometimes get comments under my videos of people giving constructive feedback and I'm just staring at it like, oh my God, I've been making videos for 5 years and I never figured this out. And I'll change my videos forever because of one person's constructive feedback. And that's just about making videos. Now, if you're talking about something like a relationship, it's obviously a lot more important, right? So that's why, especially if some of you guys may have like, maybe have had like 2, 3, 4, 5 failed relationships and you just can't figure out why, I suggest you consult people. And even like if that doesn't work for you, you go to a therapist, right? It's not something you should be ashamed of. If it's for your own benefit. Nothing to be ashamed of. Don't listen to me, listen to a therapist. I'm just a yapper on YouTube. Oh, I'm so excited for the next week as well. I'm gonna go camping with my friend. It's really, really fun. Like, that's the type of stuff that gets me going. Those adventurous trips. It's really, really fun. So, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm gonna do that on Tuesday. Oh, life is good, man. I mean, business is not that good, but hey, it's not what life is all about. Everything else is good. You gotta enjoy life, you know what I mean? Find the small things that you enjoy. And enjoy them to the fullest. Because you never know, guys, you're getting old. Like, I'm 24 already. The other day I was like 7 years old playing football with my friends. I'm 24 now. Dude, in 6 years I'm 30. Probably gonna have kids and whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. You know what I mean? It goes fast. Damn. Look at how I'm one-v-1ing this Baron, by the way. Like, Rengar can just do that so easy. You can just easily 1v1 the Baron. Especially if you're like super ahead. You'll easily 1v1 the Baron. You got it super quickly. He's also the fastest. Actually, I think Amumu can take it a little bit faster. Oh! Oh yeah, that's too much. That's too much. I completely threw that one. Okay, so my explanation, limit testing. I was limit testing and I guess it was okay because they used all of their ultimates on me. Ooh. Ooh. I'm seeing something in this video that I'm working on. Ooh. Wink wink. Ooh. I'm seeing something that I am working on and it's a very similar build. Not the exact same, but very, very similar. Oi. It's exciting as hell, dude. The content that's gonna come. Very, very exciting. I'm gonna read through all the comments again in this video because I think a lot of people are gonna say a lot of cool stuff. Because there's gonna be a lot of older people than me that have listened to my yapping about everything that I yapped about this video, and they're gonna have their own educated opinions on it. So it's probably gonna be a very interesting comment section in this video. Some people that are gonna try to cancel me because of my opinions, but whatever. I'm used to that. I've been cancelled multiple times, but hey, here I am still doing my thing. And we won this game, so that's great. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening to my yap. Like the video, put down a comment, let me know your thoughts. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.